Good Morning Texas Home and Wealth, sponsored by Rodney Anderson with Supreme Lending.
Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while.
Now that basketball madness is over, there's a frenzy for homes, and it's housing madness. Rodney Anderson helps us get off the sidelines and into the game. How are you, Rodney?
Good morning, Paige. Good morning, everyone.
Hey, you just showed me a headline that really speaks to this subject, where it talks about there is this kind of buying and selling madness that's going on in April.
Yeah, what's basically happened is we're seeing a big pickup in the housing market, and the headline is basically there's going to be an onslaught of buyers out there, so get ready, because the madness is all about filling out brackets. Millions and millions of people fill out brackets. But I use that same analogy for home buying. Because let's say you have a home for sale and there's 4 buyers that want to buy that.
Right.
Only one of them is going to win. Or let's say there's 8 offers on a property. There's 8 different teams in there, 8 different individuals. They're going to break it down to one person that gets the offer on that property, and it might be the very best offer.
All right, so they're checking it out just like you would in a bracket. They're looking at all the different, stats, if you will, before they're making their decision. All right, so I would assume then this is a great time to sell.
Yeah, it is a great time to sell. According to the National Association of Realtors, years and years and decades of data, the best time to sell a house is May 15th. So we're about 45 days away or so from that period of time. And so what we're seeing is there's a lot of houses coming on the market, but a lot of people are getting offers on these properties, and they're getting offers over the amount listed because of that competition that's out there. So I would tell people, as we continue to get closer to that May 15th deadline, yes, now is a great time to sell.
All right, what about the buyers, the ones that are getting on these brackets, if you will? What suggestions do you have for the buyers out there?
Well, number one, be prepared. Be prepared to move quickly. I mean, time is of the essence, and sometimes 1 hour can make a difference of an offer being accepted and all that. Be fully prepared up front. Make sure all your finances are in line, and make sure you know what you're going to bid on that property. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of people, they wait too long, Paige. They drag everything along, and then what will happen is 4 or 5 people will look at that house, they'll make offers, and you've been shut out of the market.
This is not the time to be the couch potato. This is the time to get off the couch, to take some action, and to get out there. What other tips do you have for people who are watching today?
Yeah, the most important part, get pre-approved up front. Okay. Make sure every single bit of your finances are in order. That we have looked at your income, your assets, your credit, your overall profile to make sure you have a good letter in hand, a pre-approval letter in hand, and ask your lender, are you willing to talk to the agents on the property? Because listing agents, people that are selling the properties, call me all the time and say, Rodney, what do you have on these people? And when I can say, I've got all their documentation, they've got great income, great assets, great credit, all I need is a contract and I'm ready to go, that's music to their ears. And the other thing, make sure we're starting to see this in the market a little bit. I'm hearing this from realtors left and right, where I'm hearing that appraisals are not coming in for what they made offers on. So there's a lot of back-end negotiations on these things. So make sure you're working with a great lender. Make sure you're working with a great realtor. And then finally, I talked to a title company, a good buddy of mine that works for a title company this morning, and he said 5 deals aren't closing on Friday because of lenders.
Wow.
And there's a lot of delays. So don't just get a quote from a rate. Know if the lender can close you on time.
This is great information. In this housing market season, this housing madness season, thank you so much. You can call Rodney at 1-800-EXPRESS with refinancing and mortgage questions, or go to RodneyAnderson.com.